Begin your practice in a comfortable position, arranging the body so that you feel supported for going into a deep state of self-inquiry. If you could be 5 or 10% more comfortable, go ahead and make those adjustments now. It is important to abide in the understanding that everything you experience supports and enhances your understanding of your true self. This is the essence of iRest. Therefore, resolve to remain alert, aware, and present to every experience throughout the entire practice, even should sensations of physical discomfort arise. Accordingly, resolve that everything you do to support and enhance your understanding of your true nature. Locate your heartfelt desire. This is your spontaneous desire, maybe for health, healing, or vitality, for clarity of mind or enlightenment. Notice your inner resource and check in with an intention for today's practice. And then allow the sound of my voice to become the sound of your own voice as we explore the body as radiant sensation. Be aware of the mouth. Feel and explore sensation inside the mouth. Sense the surface, the floor of the mouth, the ceiling and walls of the mouth. Sense the tongue as a pool of sensation. Sensations in the hollow canals of the inner ears. Tracing the feeling of sensation from inside the ear canals, flowing out into the folds and valleys of the external ears. The ears as orbs of radiant sensation. Sensation of air flowing in and out of the nose. The eyes as round orbs of radiant sensation. Sensation of the eyes radiating back into the head. Sensation inside the head radiating in all directions. Down into the floor of the cranium, out in front of the eyes and forehead, upward into the crown, into the back of the head. The entire head is an orb of radiant sensation. Sensation in the back of the head, flowing down into the neck, throat, sensation in the notch at the base of the throat, sensation in the left shoulder, left armpit, left elbow, wrist, palm and fingers, right shoulder, right armpit, right elbow, wrist, palm and fingers. Simultaneously sense both shoulders and then both arms from the shoulder to the fingers. Tracing a line of sensation down from the throat into the chest as a radiant orb of sensation in all directions simultaneously. into the back of the chest, front, left, right, above the chest and below the chest. The abdomen, radiating sensation in all directions simultaneously. The back of the abdomen, front of the abdomen, left, right, above the abdomen, below the abdomen. The pelvis, into the back of the pelvis, front, left, right, above the pelvis, below the pelvis. Sensations in the left hip, left knee, ankle, foot and toes. Sensation in the right hip, right knee, ankle, foot and toes. Simultaneously sensing both hips, legs, and feet as one orb of radiant sensation. Sensation radiating in all directions simultaneously. Legs, pelvis, abdomen, chest, throat and neck, shoulders and arms, head, eyes, nose, ears, mouth, tongue. Only sensing, no thinking. Sensation radiating in all directions simultaneously. And then sense the entire body as an orb of sensation radiating in all directions simultaneously. And then become aware of the body breathing itself. Inhaling, exhaling, whole body sensation, inhaling and exhaling. Sensing only the left side of the body. Inhaling, exhaling, exploring only the left side of the body as sensation. The right side of the body. Feeling and exploring only the right side of the body. Inhaling, exhaling, the right side of the body. Sensing the back of the body. Body breathing itself. Exhaling, inhaling, sensing and exploring only the back of the body as sensation. Sensing only the front of the body. Body breathing itself. Exhaling, inhaling, feeling and exploring only the front of the body as sensation. Feeling only the lower half of the body below the navel as sensation. Body breathing itself. Exhaling, inhaling, feeling and exploring only the lower part of the body as sensation. Sensing only the upper half of the body above the navel as sensation. Body breathing itself. Exhaling, inhaling, sensing and exploring only the upper part of the body as sensation. And then sense the entire body simultaneously as one orb of sensation. No parts, the body as a global orb of radiant sensation, breathing itself, inhaling, exhaling in all directions simultaneously. And then become aware of sensations in the nose and the sensation of smelling. Sensations of heaviness and groundedness in the body. And the feeling of being safe, secure, and trusting yourself. And then find opposite feelings. Feelings of lightness and ungroundedness. And the feeling of being insecure, unsafe, and not trusting yourself. Where in the body do you experience feeling ungrounded, insecure, unsafe, and not trusting? And then go back and forth between these opposites. Sensations of lightness, ungroundedness, and the feeling of being insecure, unsafe, and not trusting yourself. At your own rhythm, go back and forth between those opposites. And then experience all of those sensations simultaneously. Heaviness and lightness, groundedness and ungroundedness, safe and unsafe, secure and insecure, trusting and not trusting, all at the same time. And notice how the experience acts on the mind and body. And then become aware of the sensation in the mouth and the sensation of tasting. Become aware of the experience of wetness in the mouth and the entire body. Feeling sensual, powerful, potent. And then evoke their opposites. The feeling of dryness, the feeling of being numb, powerless, impotent, shameful, or guilty. And then go back and forth between these opposites at your own pace. And then experience all of these sensations simultaneously. Wetness and dryness. Powerful and powerless. Potent and impotent. Sensual and numb. All at the same time. And notice how this acts on the mind and body. And then become aware of the sensation of seeing through the inner eyes and the images that appear upon the inner screen of the mind. And experience sensations of warmth or heat around or within the body. And the feeling of being willful, vital, capable, assertive, trusting, connected, and at ease. And then become aware of opposite sensations of coolness or cold in the body. Feeling weak, incapable, confused, untrusting, invaded, disconnected, and ill at ease. Allow these body sensations to manifest. Do not refuse them. Let them come. And then at your own pace, go back and forth between these opposites. First one, and then its opposite. And then experience these opposite sensations all simultaneously. Vital and weak, capable and incapable, assertive, trusting, and invaded and untrusting, connected and at ease, and disconnected and ill at ease. And notice how this acts on the mind and body. And then become aware of the sensation of touch and of sensations upon or inside your skin and the movement of air around and within you. And experience feelings of love, compassion, gratitude, self-acceptance, and connectedness. And then experience opposite sensations. When you feel unloving and unlovable, stagnant, unacceptable, self-hating and alienating, and feelings of love, compassion, gratitude, self-acceptance, and connectedness. And in your own pace, go back and forth between these opposites. And then experience all these sensations simultaneously. Sensations, movement, and stagnation. Of being loving and unloving, self-accepting and self-hating, being connected and alienated. And notice how this acts on the mind and body. Notice sensation in the ears and the sensation of hearing and the feeling of space inside and all around the body. When you feel authentic, honest, congruent in your thoughts, speech, and actions, and the ability to be visible just as you are. And then experience their opposites. When you feel a lack of space around or within you, and when you feel yourself hiding from yourself and others, when you feel inauthentic, dishonest, invisible, and out of integrity with yourself. And at your own pace, go back and forth between these opposites. First one, and then its opposite. And then experience these opposites all simultaneously. Sensations of space and contraction, authentic and inauthentic, congruent and dishonest, all of these simultaneously, and notice how it acts on the mind and body. And then locate the feeling of joy somewhere in the body. If you need to recall a memory or an event that created joy, but then let go of the memory and stick with the felt sense of joy or well-being. Allow this feeling of joy to evoke an inner smile that begins to pervade the entire body. Experience this inner smile emanating from your heart center, entering into your mouth and lips as a joyful smile, into your eyes, throughout your chest. Experience the heart radiating as a joyful inner smile that expands to encompass the entire body. The entire body caressed by and expressing a joyful, heartfelt radiance. Joy emanating outward into the space all around the body, feeling the body and space merging into one orb of joyful radiance, radiating joy simultaneously in all directions, inwardly and outwardly. And then become aware of every sensation, thought, or image that is now present in your awareness. Sense how each of these, there is a foreground object moving in and against a background of multidimensional spacious awareness. Sense how each of these objects is foreground, surrounded by awareness that caresses and sees each object from every angle. Notice yourself as this awareness that is aware of these foreground movements of feeling, thought, or imagery, noting how the mind becomes involved in these objects by thinking about them or reacting to them. Or you can be aware of each object as a distinct movement in you. Now be aware of being aware. Be aware of yourself as the background awareness that is aware of every foreground movement of feeling, thought, and image. Each foreground object reorients you to being aware of yourself as awareness. Awareness, being aware of awareness. Don't think, experience yourself as the one who is aware of thinking, aware of emotions, aware of images. Awareness, being aware and awake. Experience how you may feel yourself to be a separate witness of all that is arising. Allow this experience of yourself as a witness to dissolve until there is only witnessing. Being awareness in which there is no separate witness, only witnessing, only awareness, being aware. Living here, being awareness, multidimensional awareness in which everything is born, lives, and dies. Feeling yourself as radiant presence, open, welcoming, loving, awake and aware. And you might return to your heartfelt desire. Experience your heartfelt desire as a statement and description of the ultimate truth about yourself. Being the awareness that you are, as you are every morning, as the body and mind are waking up. Being the awareness that you are, as you are every evening, as the body and mind are going to sleep. Being the awareness that you are, in which the body-mind goes to sleep every evening and wakes up every morning. Tonight, experience your mind and body falling into sleep in you, in awareness. And then experience the body and mind reawakening again tomorrow morning, also in awareness, in you. Experiencing how the body-mind is a movement in you, whether it is asleep or awake. Be the awareness that you are in the midst of waking, dreaming, and even in deep sleep. In all states and conditions of consciousness, you are always being awareness. Now experience the mind and body waking up in you. Feel it beginning to move, coming back to the eyes open, alert state of wakefulness. Experience yourself as the awareness in which your personality wakes up and moves, as the body-mind return to its mentally alert and wide-awake state of living. Wiggling your toes, fingers, sensing the surface the body is resting upon, eyes opening, mind and body alert and wide awake, awake in awareness. Being awareness is your real nature in all states of consciousness. Thank you for taking this time for the practice of iRest. It is a service of love we provide for ourselves and for all others. There is no separation anywhere except as a projection of the mind. We are awareness, and all objects are extensions of awareness. Whenever we are serving ourself, we are serving all others. And when we are serving another, we are serving ourselves. Thank you.